Components of nation building. Number 1. Community support. To realize the process of nation building, there should be a collective support and endeavor. Endeavor means determination of the people are essential. The quality of the people reflects the quality of nation. Discipline, work culture, and patriotic feeling also contribute for nation building. In a democracy, people are the kingmaker, so the people's decision is more prominent. Hence, they are expected to elect competent and honest representatives. They formulate the sound public opinion on important national issues. As J.S. Mill said, eternal vigilance is the price of democracy. Eternal vigilance means never ending, and the vigilance means the action of keeping careful watch for possible danger. So, as J.S. Mill said, eternal vigilance is the price of democracy. Number 2. Good governance. Good governance ensures accountability or maintain account, transparency. There should be proof, efficiency, responsibility, and responsiveness. In addition, the use of technology has given rise to e-governance. You have seen like Aadhaar card, ration card, PAN card. These all performed with the help of technology. India is one of the leading countries in the world in adoption of a system of e-governance. Number 3. Committed leadership or pledged leadership. If you see history depicts many examples of committed leadership. Example, the US President F.D. Roosevelt solved the crisis of economic depression. So F.D. Roosevelt was the governor from 1929 to 1933 in United States. He has promoted many programs to combat or defeat economic crisis or economic depression by adopting the New Deal policy, and the US became the superpower at global level after Second World War. In India, Nehru's leadership largely contributed to the process of nation building. He formulated goals for nation building and introduced planning system, that is what known as 5-year plan, adopted industrialization policy, socialist pattern of society. He had vision and farsightedness. Farsighted means he had foresight for the transformation or changes of India. Hence, Nehru is called the architect of modern India. Number 4. Political culture. Political culture constitutes a set of values, attitudes, and behavior towards political system. It requires an ideal political behavior to national reconstruction. Leaders have to embody or include the principles of national interest, public service, probity or strong moral principles, and statesmanship or the skill in managing public affairs. Number 5. Power sharing. To realize the goal, political power needs to be shared among all the sections of society. The concentration of political power in the hands of few people and some families leads to the emergence of authoritarianism. Authoritarianism means there is a lack of concern for the wishes or opinions of others, and dictatorship. So it is the government controlled by the force. So the concentration of the political power in the hands of few people and some families leads to emergence of authoritarianism and dictatorship. H.J. Lasky rightly put it, a decision which affects all must be decided by all. To attain this, there is a reservation is provided to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe and women at different levels of government. It ensures social justice, which is foundation of a socio-economic democracy. Number 6. Universal education. For the development of a nation, universal education is paramount importance. That means that much supreme power there should be education. It enables the person to understand his potentiality and strengthen the dignity. As Gandhi said, education is the light of life. It encourages people to develop the spirit of inquiry, the ability to analyze and the national problem and to work for the national progress. Education also equips the people to shun fanaticism. So shun fanaticism means single-minded. So only with the help of education, it helps to prevent or ignore those single-minded people. That is what known as shun fanaticism. Next. Parochialism. Parochialism means narrow-mindedness. So only through the education it equip or prevent the people to shun fanaticism, parochialism, communalism, casteism, or religious fundamentalism. For the education, There is an act passed by the Constitution, the Right to Education Act, that is in 2009, which is implemented or put in practice in 2010. Number 7. National character. Nationalism and patriotism are the foundation to build national character. Nationalism is the identification of one's own nation and support for its interests, and patriotism means devotion towards the country. Each country has its distinct national character, which denotes one's nativity. So let's see. Conservative of UK, land of liberty of US, ethnicity of Africa, aboriginal of Australia, cultural diversity of India. Love and respect for country and national symbols such as national flag, national anthem, national monuments are the prerequisites. One has to acquire knowledge about the history of his motherland and its contribution to human civilization. Realizing the significance of national character, the makers of Indian Constitution have asserted or believed the supremacy of popular sovereignty or of supreme power in the preamble, reading with the expression, "We the people of India." Number 8. Mass media. Mass media is regarded as the fourth estate or fourth property in democracy, as it plays vital role in the nation building. It highlights, or mass media highlight, the omission or removal and the commission or to be accepted of the government and acts as a bridge between the government and public. So mass media is an effective instrument of political socialization, modernization and development. In India, the freedom of expression is a fundamental right under Article 19 of the Constitution. Number 9. Responsible intelligentsia. The contribution of intellectuals is recognized all over the world. Research and innovations in important areas of human life have contributed to the national development. In India, the development in the field of social sciences. Let's see who all are they. M.N. Srinivas, Amartya Sen, S. Shettar, Gail Omved, Kancha Ilya, Vandana Shiva, S.M. Balagangadhara, Ashish Nandi, Rajiv Malhotra and others. With regard to the science and technology, Sir M. Visvesvaraya, Sir C.V. Raman, Dr. Raja Ramanna, Dr. M.G.K. Menon, Dr. C.N.R. Rao, Dr. U.R. Rao, Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam and others have greatly contributed for India's present position at the global level. Number 10. National integration or bringing together or uniting. National integration is the process of uniting the people emotionally, psychologically and politically. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Vinoba Bhave, Lal Bahadur Shastri, J.B. Kripalani, Acharya Narendra Dev played a key role in the national integration. November 19 is being observed as a National Integration Day, as it is the birthday of Srimati Indira Gandhi. Here ends the components of nation building.